Hello guys, and welcome to episode 16 of my Total War 3 Kingdoms playthrough, playing as Sun Jian on very hard difficulty. Today we're hopefully going to be defending Po Yang from Zhu Li, who is currently representing Liu Yao. We do have Zhan Yin on the way, but I think Po Yang will get attacked before he can get there, in which case we'll just have to take it back afterwards. We do have a couple of armies that do need to be moved. First is Sun Jian, and he is in position actually to attack Lu Ming, and I think we can make that attack. We certainly have more men, so let's give it a go. He's going to retreat, okay. That's fine by me. We will still be in friendly territory, so we'll get extra replenishment. We have a little bit of movement left, but we can't actually move forwards because we are inside his zone of control. That's okay. Let's jump over to Sun Jian. Sun Jian is pretty close to Nanhai Rice Paddy, but he can't take it this turn, so we will go like so. Move him as close as we can. We'll take it in the next turn. Then we have 4,027 left to spend, so we'll find a place to put that cash. Changsha, not much we can upgrade here. Although we could actually upgrade the main settlement. I just noticed the population's capped. That would be worth doing. And it's quite cheap because we do have Chengpu as our administrator. So yeah, that's I think a nice place to put our cash for now. Anything else we can do? No. Although I do need to upgrade this, which will give the extra garrison there. And also a couple of extra food. Cool. The purple icon is just for the siege, I think, of Zhangyang, which we also need to help defend in this episode, hopefully. Let's move on to the next turn. So Ting Anhui has a lot of armies. It's crazy. Liu Bei certainly sorted that out before he died. Cao Cao, I think he's at war with us now. Yeah, he's just turned from orange to red. Did colonize that settlement next to us. Maybe we can take that off him. But we have a battle on our hands, and it's going to be one that we play out to do as much damage as possible. So let's jump on in. I think the fact they have generals is going to make this like very difficult indeed. They also have range forces and we don't, so we're going to have to play this carefully. The best way is probably just have my cavalry run out and around. So I'm going to have all my cavalry in a group and we'll put them on the left hand side. I'll just run them all the way around and hopefully get towards their archers. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do is have a couple units on the right hand side, maybe one on the left hand side, and then we'll have him back here and he can go and join whichever side needs help. Let's have our medium sword infantry just back here, and we'll do the same on this side. I'll have my lightsaber militia in front of these chaps. They can actually soak missile fire for me if the archers get too close. Because that's the main thing I'm worried about here. I'm going to have to let their army get as close as possible and then charge forwards to the towers to engage them at the towers so that we don't take unnecessary fire. Let's start the battle, and we'll start riding out here with my cavalry. That's all good. And watch our cavalry sally forth. I think the amount of flags that cavalry has is really nice, actually. It's just the right amount. You can actually see what's going on. Whereas with infantry, I think there's just way too many. It does look cool with cavalry though, it really does. Okay, let's just wheel round. We want to try and stay out of range of the archers if we can, so they don't start firing at us. And I think we can probably start running forwards now, since I don't want them to capture the towers, of course. The towers are firing away. Okay, let's bring the cavalry over, since the archers have stopped and started to fire. Might have to be a little bit careful of their cavalry. They do have Raider Cav. Let's see where they commit most of their forces. If they do it to the center, I'll bring my captain down here. If not, we'll do it to the right-hand side. Alright, may as well just engage their Raider Cav actually, if they're going to leave them behind. Because I think my Cav will defeat them. That's okay. They're sending 2 units to the left, 2 units to the right. Alright, we'll bring our captain to the left. Alright, we'll charge into the archers because the cavalry moved forwards. And, well, that's the archers dealt with, I think. Nice, very nice. Yeah, got some really good charges in there. Are they going to run? Okay, they're already running. Perfect. Oh, we just demolished them with those charges. That's crazy. Let's run them down. Need to just finish them off so they don't come back. And we need to get our general in like so that the sentinel doesn't capture the towers. Okay, that's fine. Let's charge this Raider Cav. Need to get rid of them. And we need to get away from this general who's currently carving down my Cav. Alright, we're going to engage the Raider Cav because they're currently trying to overwhelm me. Well, I don't know about overwhelm, but they're just definitely cycle charging my cavalry. My cavalry should win. It's just we got to hold on here for the time being, and it does actually look like we're kind of winning. Zhu Li is almost dead. Alright, let's just charge round into the back of this engagement then. These towers have done a lot of work. We did lose those towers, unfortunately. But we can probably capture them back if we manage to take out the infantry that's there. Yeah, let's select these towers and tell them to hit the sentinel. How are we doing against this Cav? I'm going to break off one of the units and we're going to go hit these archers again. I think I'm going to break off all my units actually. We have just beat them here. That's nice. Let's capture this tower. And we'll engage Sun Jian. It's okay. If he's in line of sight of this tower, we'll use the towers to attack him. It's really annoying that Chen Heng keeps charging after my cav. It's really annoying actually. Go and attack those archers. I don't really want to be continuously engaged by these Raider Cav. I guess I could maybe have the towers attack the Raider Cav if we keep them there. Maybe that'll work. Sun Jian is almost killed actually. He's running. He's actually running. Attack him with the towers, please. Kill him. My cavalry's doing work. Yep, those guys are running, the Raider Cav. We've got the Archer Militia running. It's just Chen Heng who's sitting about. Right, if we move in front of the towers, we can draw the Sentinel in, start shooting him to death. I find it odd, like, that the cavalry units stop when they engage. Are we actually going to win this, though? Because it looks like it. I didn't actually expect this. But it's very, very good if it's the case. Just point blank shooting my cavalry. Even though we are engaging them. I guess we could probably move away and then charge back. Oh, never mind, don't need to. I'm going to charge that sentinel with my cav. Hopefully we can kill him off. Looks like Zhu Li might get away, but I don't think Chen Heng will. My cavalry should be able to kill him. Nice. And that's it. Pyrrhic victory. Nice defense. Nice defense indeed. That means that we didn't even need to bring back Sun Jian, which is kind of annoying, honestly. 725 gain from that defense. Don't mind if I do. We'll take the extra cash from the ransom as well. Wow. The Yuan Shao has commanded Gong Sun Du to attack Lu Bu, and Cao Cao joined war alongside Yuan Shao against myself. Lady Wu has had another child, Sun Ying, and the Great Divide. Your officials witness smoke rising from one of your villages when visiting it for routine inspection. Assisting the garrison there to kill a small group of men armed with flaming torches, they then ask where the attackers came from. The garrison commander explains that the rioters were in fact locals, protesting one of your recent decrees. As your star rises, the divide between ruler and subjects is unavoidable. You will have to monitor public order more closely. That's at Po Yang, we get diminished supplies. Okay. I guess we should probably just chase down this guy with our army, and then we can maybe go take Po Yang, because we're going to have to defend ourselves against Cao Cao now, since he's joined the war. Energetic trait for Sun Jian. Extra campaign map movement range. Don't mind if I do. And characters. Alright, let's have a look at these. So there is Gan Ning. He is a legendary character. He is the Pirate of the Bells. Cao Cao may have Zhang Liao, but I have Gan Ning. Thus we are evenly matched. That's what it says at the bottom there. Gan Ning's armor. He looks pretty badass. Fiery, competitive, and energetic. So increases ambition to gain independence as administrator. But I reckon he's absolutely badass, right? Hail of Arrows. Does he have a... Oh, no, that's like a debuff to units surrounding him, I guess. Interesting. Well, he may be worth picking up. He looks pretty damn decent. He's only going to cost 1,000. Let's take him, why not? Right, other choices we have from that list include Liu Feng, Fan Bo, and Wang Minjuan. Okay. So Liu Feng is level 1. Clever, resourceful, and vain. Vain's kind of shit. What about Fan Bo? He is disciplinarian, strong, and tough. He's actually not too bad. I wonder where his skill points are, though. It's a good point. I do want to check the skill points of the new guy we just picked up, Gan Ning. He has all of these ones. So intensity, extra charge speed. He's got the Hail of Arrows ability. He's got dignity, which enables discipline for own retinue. Clarity, minus 25% building upkeep for administered commandery. Zeal, authority. It looks like he's going to be pretty damn good with like cavalry in an army. So I think we'll probably tune him up to do that. Oh, we do have this weapon, but I'm probably going to give it to somebody else. I need to go through those actually, the weapons, the armor, all that good stuff, and check if I've got it optimized. So yeah, we could add him to an army. I could actually add him to Sun Jian's army. If we have this an army that's not got any trebuchets, we'll just go for like archers. And then we can recruit him in there. Oh, he's in march stance. Whoops. Well, either way, we're going to be heading towards this guy. And hopefully dealing with him in the next turn. But yeah, I'll probably add Gan Ning to Sun Jian's army for the time being. Unless Wang Mengchuan is decent. We actually haven't checked her out. Fiery, solitary, and energetic. Not the best traits for a strategist. And she's 44 years old, so I think that's a safe bet there. Gan Ning is actually only 28, so that's good. And they've long held our faction in the highest regard. Look at that, the fondness towards us. His satisfaction's not that great though, he desires a higher court position. We could promote him for the time being, because there's no other like court position, and I don't want to make him an administrator, otherwise he might try and gain independence. So let's just promote him to make him a bit happier for the time being. That's okay. That is going to cost me a little bit of money, but I'm happy with that. He's a decent general. Sun Ying, noble birth. Did I already look at that? Let's go to the family tree. We have 7 kids now. Yeah, Sun Ying was just born. That's crazy. She is popping out babies like no tomorrow. Construction's complete. We've got foreign trespasser, Liu Yan, coming through our lands there. Ambushes, Yuan Si, near Liu Yang. And that's all good. Right, well, this turn we've got a few things to do, especially with our armies. First of all, I'm going to jump down south, and we're going to take Nanhai, because this is an easy take. We'll just auto-resolve this one with the delegation. And that's a settlement under our command. 15 heroism, don't mind if I do, and we'll occupy it. I'll also upgrade it, because that is only level 1. Alright. Don't I also have to upgrade that other level 1? Where was it? Wuling. Yeah, we'll do that while we have the money to, and while I remember. Right, then we have Zhan Yu, who is going to try and attack Zhu Li, although we can't reach him in normal stance. I thought we could reach him, but we were in march stance. So that's fine. We'll just move this way regardless, since we'll probably head to Poyang if he decides to run away. And we have a large battle with Sun Jian versus Teng Anhui. She's actually joined the army with her retinue. Okay, well, this is going to be a battle that we take on. Let's put it to night battle, and we'll jump on in. It's a lot more even now in the odds, which is nice to see. What's going on with this map, though? Why are they in the middle? And why do we not get to see them talking before the battle? That's another thing. Oh, they're encamped. Okay. They actually have defenses. That's going to make things interesting. Thankfully, we do have trebuchets. What's the range on these towers like? Okay, they're pretty small. What about these ones? Oh, that's long range. Okay. So, I think our best bet here would be to probably attack from the open field on this side. Take down the towers, the long range towers. Then, we have flaming shot, don't we? We can flaming shot down the other towers. and use the rest of the trebuchet hits to take out this clump of infantry in the center. I think that would be a good plan. So we'll move the trebuchets up like so. I'm going to have all of the archers in one group, with the crossbows in another group. Then all of our sword infantry in a third group, and axe units as well. And all our spear units I'm going to have behind those. Although, I think I might have my spear guards go first, because they do have the turtle formation, which gives them the plus 500%, not 500% range block chance, 100% range block chance. I don't think the Sun Jian sword guards get that much. They get 35% range block chance. Like 100% is fantastic. So that's all good. We'll have them stay there, and if the archers come forwards, we can block the shots with the spear guards as we move up. Right, hopefully we're not in range of the towers. Oh, that's a little close. Let's just move back a little bit, just in case. Alright, and we'll start the battle. Gotta fire away. Wait, why can't we hit that? We have to take down the wall in front of it? It looks like we do. Yeah, they're gonna move if I target the towers, so we will have to take down the wall then. Alright. Well, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, none of those hits hit the tower. Lu Meng's currently heading forwards. I wonder actually if we can get a duel with Sun Jian in this battle. That would be interesting. %75% there, not too bad. Get in there. I left my generals behind. Whoops. Let's just get them over here. Right, we want to go like this. Let's take down the next tower. Oh, we have to take down the bloody wall again. It's so annoying. Yeah, they keep trying to push the trebuchets forwards. All of these shots coming in are making them go into loose stance. I guess my trebuchets won't be missing much. Let's now target the tower. If we do miss the tower, we will still hit things now. Right, that's the tower gone. These I'll just burn down with flaming arrows. So we're going to have to probably deal with their archers. So I think what I'm going to do is target their archers with my trebuchet. Wait, why are they sallying forth? I think I'm just going to target the archer militia inside. These ones will probably get killed by my crossbows, right? As soon as they get in range. Yep. Just gotta hope they don't target my trebuchets, which for some reason are moving forwards.
敌军四散而逃，到底是无胆鼠辈。
Well, that's one unit of archers gone. Completely gone as well. So we'll have to find another target. Let's just throw some shots into that Saber Militia. We are still using the flaming shot, right? Oh, those were some good hits. Really good hits. Wow. Okay, let's get our generals to the army. I completely left them behind. Let's target these G militia. They're nice and clumped up. I could also target the archer militia back here. Let's do that. We'll just speed things up whilst I do this. And the intention is just to hit all of the units that are clumped up. And we're out of ammunition. Okay. So the archers on the left hand side have the flaming ammunition. I'm going to move one of them to the right hand side. I'm just going to swap them round. Good. I'm going to start moving up my spear guard. And what we're going to do is put these onto flaming shot, tell them to target the building. Then the three in the middle can just move up into range with the spears. Is that on fire? Looks like it is. Okay, cool. Well, we said the walls are light as well. Yeah, the walls are burning down. Look at that. It's spreading very quickly, actually. Well, that G militia unit's going to be wrecked. They do not stand a chance. The tower on the right hand side's gone. So is the one on the left hand side. Perfect. Alright, well, let's just keep moving up. We want to be in range of more units than we can currently hit. Because we're wasting a lot of arrows firing at those units that don't have many men left. It's actually tempting to turn off fire at will and choose my targets manually, so they don't waste ammunition. The walls are just crumbling at the moment. Not a very good fort. Yeah, let's keep moving forwards a little bit more. That way I can bring the archers up even more. I'm going to bring up all of my sword and board infantry. And I may as well bring up my generals, actually. Let's do that. And I'll have my G militia come up behind. They're all nice and close. We are in range to attack them from here, I think. Maybe we need to go a little bit closer, and then I'm gonna let loose with fire at will. Just want to be in range of all these units on the right hand side. Okay, let's fire away. Find your targets, men. Shoot them to death. I do need to target their ranged forces. I'm going to do so with my crossbows. Crossbows just demolished them. It's so good. Can we duel any of these chaps? Let's go. Bring it on, Lu Ming. I think Huang Gai is pretty badass, honestly. So he should quite easily win this. Plenty of damage done there. All the while, our archers are just demolishing their forces and making them run away. I think because they're in encamp stance, they'll lose the army if they lose. Which is quite funny. Anyway, we're winning that duel. Huang Gai is like such an armored beast. I think I'm going to bring these archers over to the right hand side with the intention of shooting the Saber Militia and G Militia here. Because all of my other ranged forces have run out of ammunition. And we currently have 20 seconds left. Actually, let's do this. Oh, bollocks. He was just outside the ring when I did it. That's annoying. Maybe if I move forwards a bit, it will still affect him. Oh well. Huang Gai's fine, he should win. Let's just do another one of these attacks. Oh, that killed him. Wow. Okay. Nice one, Huang Gai. Get back on your horsey. And I think I'm going to have Sun Jian attack 10 Anhui. And we'll have Huang Gai chase down their strategist. Well, that mounted saber cav will hopefully get demolished by my archers before it does any damage. Just going to try and get out of the way of that charge best I can. This is really interesting, actually. Let's use his ability. Oh, nasty. Did we kill the sentinel? Oh no, he's on the run. Okay, that's fine. I think most of their army is about to run. I'm going to have Huang Gai start chasing after the sentinel. I'm going to try and take out Teng Anhui. Yeah, it's victory. Wow, okay. There we go. It was relatively simple. Although saying that, I think Sun Jian is taking quite a lot of damage from the towers. For whatever reason. Let's get him out of the way of that. You'd think after we won the towers would also be abandoned, but apparently not. But did setting a light to that wall burn down this tower as well? It looks like it did. So in future what we could do is just use some flaming rounds to just burn the whole thing down, and then we can use the entirety of the trebuchet ammunition on the army itself. We're going to have to remember that for the future. Yeah, our ranged forces there coming out on top. We've got some rank 10 trebuchets now. And we got rank 10 crossbowmen. The archer militia under Sun Jian, also rank 10. We got a lot of money from that. And now Wen Tai has got himself captured. So what do we want to do with him? He's strong, charitable, and solitary. He's only level 1. He's age 55. Then we'll just execute him for the water clock. Worth more than he is. And as for the choice here, I'm thinking just ransom for the 918 cash. Although the replenishment would be nice if we're moving on to Chang'an. So we'll grab the replenishment. Even though it's only 4%, that's fine. And this turn we can actually walk back into our lands in order to get even more replenishment. That's nice. And it destroyed the army entirely. So Huangai and Lu Su both leveled up from that. Let's go to Huangai. We were going to go for consideration next, which enables encourage on him, which gives basically extra morale to units nearby. So that's nice. He also gets, of course, more resolve. Then we'll go towards vengeance, I think. As for Lu Su, we probably want to pick up Judgment. That gives us plus 25% range damage for own retinue. So his damage here is going to be pretty nuts. Like, look at that, 50 damage on the armor piercing of the crossbowmen, and 50 base damage on the mercenary archers. That's really, really nice. Like, really good. Okay. So yeah, Chang'an we should be able to take now, which is good. I feel like Chang'an's been downgraded. Wasn't it a city before? When it got taken, it must have been sacked or something. Right, well, that's everything done for this turn. Next turn, we can have Sun Jian help with the siege at Zhangyang. And then we will have Sun Ce continue south, and Zhan Yu can try and catch up to whatever army stays nearby. Let's carry on. It looks like Zheng Fei is still alive, and he's taking control of Liu Bei's old faction after Tan Anhui died. Acknowledge legitimacy. So, I did have one of you guys in the comments say that I should probably do this because it will make him stronger as an ally. But it really depends like how much we can get for it, because it's only worth like 4.3 on the diplomacy. And unless we can get like a regular payment, I don't think it's worth doing. Like, we wouldn't get anything from this. So, I don't really want to do it. Also, out of principle, I don't want to give him legitimacy as emperor, since I want to be emperor myself. The main reason I've been avoiding doing it so far, honestly. So there we go. Yeah, Zhang Fei took over from Teng Anhui. So he's our old rival. We've killed both of his brothers. That's going to be amazing when we actually fight him again. I thought he died because we destroyed the army, but obviously not. Because I thought that if he hadn't died and we killed, like, his brothers, then he would become the faction leader, but obviously he wasn't the heir, so there we go. Right. Yuan Shao commanded their vassal Tao Ying to join a war against Liu Bu. Sui Yuan Qin. Level 1. Creative, agile, and cunning. It's actually not too bad. The cunning's kind of a bit weird on him, but the other stats are okay. Like, expertise is not bad for a vanguard because they do duel quite a bit. They are generally quite good at dueling due to their melee damage. Okay, let's jump over to Sun Jian, and we are going to run round to Chang'an. Can we hit it in 2 turns? It looks like we should be able to. Nice. Yeah, he has a lot of movement range now. As for Sun Ce, we're going to head down to the Nanhai large town. We can hit that in 2 turns, nice and easy. And then we have Zanyu, who could chase this guy, but I don't think we need to, because he's going to be depleted for a little while. He's actually in enemy territory. Well, not in enemy territory, but not in friendly territory, so he's not replenishing. And so Po Yang would be able to defend against him again regardless. Let's just spend the money here to upgrade this building whilst I'm there. And we'll move over to Po Yang Weapons Craftsman and take that. That will complete the commandery of Po Yang and also give us more chance of picking up new weapons, which will be nice. Right, we're going to have to be in normal stance if we're going to want to do this. We want to move like in range to reinforce if we attack out. Don't think we're going to be in range. Can I march in range to reinforce? I don't know if we can reinforce in march stance, but that may be worth trying. Even though we will be quite tired. Oh, worked. Wow. Yeah, that broke off the siege. Well, don't mind if I do. We'll just go and camp out in Zangyang. And I have the money to repair this stuff, so we may as well. Cool. The Zangyang's saved. We've killed the army up here. We've stopped Po Yang being taken. This it has turned out to be almost perfect. Right, well, nothing much else to do. We just move on to the next turn. I mean, we have enough. We don't have any cash to spend. Let's just go into our diplomacy actually quick. I want to see if we can maybe sell some more food, or maybe create some vassals and stuff. Oh, will Lubu become our vassal now? Let's have a look. No, that's going to be 48. Actually, it was only 28. 29. Because of the balance of power shift. Imagine having Lubu as our vassal. That would be legendary. Because we could potentially integrate him. And then Lubu would be under our command. Could we like offer the guarantee of autonomy as well initially, and then maybe take that away later? I don't know how that works. What about food trade? Do they need food? No, he doesn't need food. We won't do that for now. It's an interesting thought though. What about non-aggression packs? We don't want a non-aggression pack with Lubu. What about Gongsun Zan? It's going to be the highest one. That's minus 16. I don't think any of those are worth getting anyway, since Yuan Shao, sorry, has vassalized most people, so non-aggression packs are kind of pointless at this point in the game. We could get military access with Lubu. I think that might be a good idea, so we don't actually have to fight him straight away. Let's negotiate a deal. It's 3.1. Because if we don't want to fight him right now, maybe we could also get the non-aggression pact. We'll demand a payment for that anyway. Maybe not a regular payment. We'll see. Make this work. That's payment. Whatever. We'll just take a payment. That's all good. Then we will want to see about food trade. So I've just got to click through these and see who is rich or poor with food. Yuan Shao. Will you take peace for food? If I can click the right one. No, you won't. See who else. Gongsun Zan. We're already trading food with. Cao Cao, we're at war with. We currently have a trade agreement with Kong Rong. They are poor on food, but not very poor. I think the ones with very poor are the ones that give like an extortionate amount for the food. Gongsun Du.
Oh, it is you.
Offer food trade. Oh, we could sell a lot of food to this guy for a lot of cash. So 10 would be the ideal amount. And we'll request a regular payment. Oh, it doesn't look like he has that much in terms of regular payments. What about his actual money? Don't know how much money he has. Doesn't look like it's a lot. Doesn't look like it's a lot at all. We could give him 2 for 825. I'll do that. That's fine.
Accept this gracious compliment.
What about Han Fu? He's only poor. Han Sui is very poor.
If we must.
We're currently at war though, so we can't do anything with that. Gongzu we're at war with as well. Liu Yao we're at war with. Tao Ying could be a good candidate. Right, we can offer him 4, and we'll just request a payment for this. 642 they would give. Yeah, that's a no. Alright, I think we'll leave it otherwise. All of them are just too small to have like a decent income, so yeah, we can't exploit that too much. Regardless, unfortunately it has been my time. I am going to leave it here. In the next episode, what we're going to do is take the war to Cao Cao. We'll take Po Yang from him, the Po Yang weapons craftsman, and we'll move up to Xindu to actually start moving into his land. Then what I'm going to do is have Sun Jian recruit a 3rd general, and we might try and take on Mi He. Then I'm also going to have Sun Jian attack Chang'an, and we'll try and wipe out Zhang Fei, who probably doesn't own that much more land over here. We'll try and remain peaceful with Lu Bu for the time being. Lovely. That's it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.